Hi everybody, welcome to the Blessed Place. This is So Blessed. Are there any fans of The Wire out there? This video is for the fans of the HBO series The Wire. So if you don't watch The Wire, you're not a fan of The Wire, you might not like this video because you won't be able to relate to what I'm talking about. But the true fans, I know they'll be able to relate. I'm not going to talk about specifically what's going on with The Wire because I'm sure there are a lot of people who might be interested in watching it but haven't caught up. Like my sisters are just starting to watch the series and the different seasons and catching up while watching Netflix. But I love the relationship. Okay, well, first of all, you know, you just talk about people on your soap operas like they were real people. Well, that's how my sisters and I talk about The Wire, like they're real people. So, just indulge me, because way down in the recesses of my imaginary mind, the people on The Wire are real. Okay, so having said that, I love the relationship between McNulty and Bunk, and McNulty and Greggs. I love their relationship. Bunk he's just too cool. I mean, usually I'm not attracted to big guys, but he's a big guy that I could find myself attracted to. McNulty, he is going off his rockers. Greggs, I really like her. Kima.
When you walk through the garden,
I wonder if Kima is really a lesbian.
You better watch your
I mean, if she's not, she definitely deserves an Oscar.
Well, I beg your pardon.
Doesn't matter to me if she is or if she's not. I'm just curious. Anyways, Lester, the investigator Lester. Lester is so cool, calm, collected, so mature. I mean, and he's a handsome man. I love when he had the little twisties in his hair. He looks so cool with that. But he's an intelligent man. I like that. And I'm just wondering, anybody notice that his legs just seem so much more bowed than in previous seasons? I don't know if it's just me or my imagination, or his legs really have gotten more bowed. I don't know, you tell me.
You gotta keep the devil
Colonel Daniels. I did not realize that this man is so fine. I mean, I know he had a nice physique because you can tell through his uniform or through his suit, but he recently he did not have on any shirt. Oh my goodness, this man is so fine. I think he was on the show The Oz, but he is fine. He's so serious, so stoic. I love Bubbles. Now my heart goes out to Bubbles because he's a good guy. He has a nice soul, but he's gotten caught up in the drugs and he wants to get better, but it seems like he just doesn't know how to get better. But I also love his relationship with Kima, you know, as an informant. I like their relationship. Now, The Wire would not be The Wire without Omar. Omar Little, played by Michael K. Williams. I like Omar. I mean, he's like the Robin Hood of the hood. And Marlo Stanfield is like my guilty pleasure. Because, okay, he is thug, he is hood, he is a drug dealer, a murderer, and I'm not supposed to like him, right? But this man, I'm attracted to this man because I like he is strong and confident, and he knows how to run. He knows how to run things. He doesn't talk a whole lot. You know what I mean? I mean, just the strong, silent type. And that Scar, sexy. And the scar is real. The scar is real. Now his two sidekicks, Chris Partlow, I like Chris Partlow, but Felicia Snoop Pearson, this girl is so good. I think that the casting director went into the recesses of the hood and saw her standing on the street and called her over and said, do you want to be in this HBO series that we have called The Wire? You just come and be yourself. You won't even have to change your name because her real name is Felicia Pearson. And on the show her name is Felicia Pearson, but everybody call her Snoop. And now she was on The Wire for at least a good season, and I did not even know this was a female. I thought this was a dude, but she's so good. She does not even seem like she's acting. I mean, all the actors on The Wire don't seem like they're acting, but this girl, I mean, I think they plucked her straight out of the hood. Ups to Prop Joe. Prop Joe got offed off, but I like Prop Joe. The sleazy lawyer, Levi. This man seems like he is a sleazy lawyer. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean that he is such a good actor that he seemed like he is a sleazy lawyer. Slim Charles, now he's fairly new. I think he was on last season, but I just love his voice. Deep, raspy voice. Avon Barksdale and Stringer Bell. Now they ran the show first few seasons. Now I love that name, Stringer Bell. I didn't even know his name was Russell. All these seasons I didn't even know his name was Russell until probably after he died. Idris Elba. But he's been doing some things since he left The Wire. So shout out to Idris, doing your thing. Butchie. Now Butchie was the mentor, father figure to Omar. I'm just wondering, is Butchie really blind? He seems like he's really blind. I'm just curious. Carcetti. Carcetti, he plays his part. Senator Clay Davis. Senator Clay Davis is such a good... This man is such a good actor. He just does not even seem like he's acting. I mean, he seems like he was actually voted in to politics. And then the courtroom scene for this season, if you haven't seen the courtroom scene, it is just too hilarious. The young boys, I like the little young boys, Randy, Michael, Dookie. Now the boy is named Duquan. They call him Dookie on the show. To me, he looks just like the little boy from Everybody Hates Chris. I don't know, they look a lot alike. I don't think they're related, but they look alike. Anybody know what's happened to Naaman? I don't know if y'all remember Naaman, but Naaman was one of the little young boys from last season. Weebay was his dad, and he was the one who he wasn't cut out for the streets. He didn't want to be on the street selling drugs, but his mom, his crazy mom, would make him sell drugs. But eventually, one of the retired officers, Bunny, I think, took him in to mentor him. I haven't heard anything about Naaman. And I don't remember Naaman getting killed last season. So I don't know what's happened to Naaman. So if you heard anything about what's happened to Naaman, let me know. But anyway, that's it for what I like about. I could go on and on and on, but I'm trying not to make this video too. Oh my goodness, I'm at 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Anyway, let me just wrap this up by saying I love the theme song. I hate that they keep changing the versions because I love the first version most. So that's me somewhere in this video singing the theme song way down in the hole. Catch y'all later, my wife.